guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. For today we are going to be doing a bridal makeup tutorial. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. So for today's video we are going to be talking about red lipstick, guys, and the tip for today is to die for. Just stay tuned, watch the video to the end, and don't forget to comment. So guys, as usual, I cleaned her face using the Miss Metics cleansing water. MS Metrics cleansing water. I cleaned her face with that. After cleaning her face with that, I'm going to be using the Cetaphil moisturizer. You want to concentrate on her skin, guys. If she has dry skin, you want to moisturize very well. If she has oily skin, you want to moisturize, then you use a oil blocker, or you use a sweat block, then you apply whatever it is you want to apply on top, but your moisturizer should be the first, because you always want your skin to look hydrated. So after I'm done blending my moisturizer, I'm going to be going in with the Superstay foundation in 330. It's in the shade Toffee. I'll be applying that all over her face using the same beauty blender I used in moisturizing her skin. I love doing this a lot because I feel if you use the beauty blender I used for moisturizing and use it for foundation, it's very simple to blend, as in you see the way the flows of your blending is just going very smoothly. So that is what we are there to achieve, a very smooth blended skin. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel this background I'm using is very bad, but the lightening is perfect. I'm using a natural lightening now. This is just the window light. So I was thinking of getting a background. If I get a background, I'm going to cover the back so that whenever I'm using this lightening, everything will just work out perfectly. So as you can see, I am using the concealer in the shade. I'll be using the concealer in the shade Toffee. The classic concealer. Their new concealer, their new liquid concealer in the shade chocolate, and then I'll be using the Adventure concealer, cream concealer in the shade beige. I want the face to be highlighted. Where I want to be contoured, I'll just apply that little by little. If you noticed, I don't like cream contour, so I am very gentle with the way I do my cream contour. So I'm going to be applying that and then using the same beauty blender I used for moisturizing and blending the foundation. I'll be using that same beauty blender to blend in the contour and the highlights. So guys, just stick with me till the end of this video and you will understand why I said you should watch my videos to the end. I'm going to be doing a new trick. I'm going to be showing you guys a new trick. Let's move. So guys, if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. We do makeup and turban tutorials every Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do upload videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah. So please don't forget, if you're yet to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button down below, and then don't forget to hit the notification bell too to get notified anytime we upload a new video or anytime I upload a video, because this is a one-man business, guys. I am just, let me not say anything, but alhamdulillah. So let's move on. After I'm done blending her skin, if you notice, the outer part of my highlight was looking too harsh, so I had to go in with the shade of foundation, her shade of foundation, just to soften the edges. So that's what I'm doing now, just to soften the edges of the highlight. I'm going to be using her shade of foundation to do that. I'll just apply a little bit and then just go boom 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 boom, and that's it. So after that, I'm going to be going in with the LAgirl concealer. I feel the highlight was a little bit too blended, so I decided to use a little bit of the creamy beige LAgirl concealer. I'm going to be applying that on her, under her eyes, just to make it a little bit brighter. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to be tapping with my beauty blender gently, and then we move. So after that, I'm going to be concentrating on blending the skin very well. You don't want to see lines on where you want to set with powder. If the face is on cream, let's say you used foundation or concealer, you want to make sure you blend that out seamlessly. If it's not well blended and you used powder, I'm sorry, but it's going to break and the makeup is going to crease and everything is just going to spoil. That is why I say you should watch my videos to the end. You see this trick I'm giving you? Watch my videos to the end. So I'm going to be using my normal setting powder, the one I've always used, the Airspun setting powder. I love the Airspun setting powder. I don't know, maybe in future I can be able to afford the expensive ones and then I'll start using it, but for now I am comfortable using the Airspun setting powder. I'm going to be setting her eyes, under her eyes, her forehead, the bridge of her nose, and then we move on to set the contour. I am using just a tad bit light darker shade on the outer part of her face just to set her contour, and then I'll be going in with her shade of powder again just to set the whole thing up together so that everything looks smooth and flawless all at the same time. I hope you guys are understanding. If you are not understanding, don't forget to just send me a comment down below and I'll be there to answer all your questions. So look at this. I am just going upwards with my contour. I want the contour to show very well, so I'm going to be going a little bit upwards, raising the brush up just to give the face a little bit of a lift. She's still young, her face is not falling, but I feel if you do that with your contour or your brush, you do a circular motion and just sweep it upwards towards the eye area, you see the face is going to look a little bit lifted, and then boom, that's it. I just fast forward the part I was applying her blush and then we move. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be using the Debby's brow pencil number 18. I'll brush the brows. I'll make sure I brush the brows upwards, then use the Davy's number brush, then use the Davy's brow pencil in number 18 to outline her brows. As you can see, her brows were not carved, guys. It was not carved, so I am just using the pencil to outline the shape. The hair there is still there, but I'm just making sure I tame the hair with the brow tint. You know, this brow tint I have is also like a tamer because it makes the hair stay on one side like that, and then boom, we do this. So after I am done with the brow tint, that's I'm taming the hair. I tame the hair towards where the highlights, or towards the inside the outline. I don't want it to be outside because the brows are very full. We did not touch her brows. I told you guys, not everybody in the north here likes carving her brows. So as you can see, sometimes you just have to understand why you have to learn. You just have to learn how to do the brows without carving them here in the north if you want to sell your market as a makeup artist, guys. So after I'm done, I'm going to be using the Ferraucci concealer. I'll be using a tad bit lighter shade, a little bit lighter than her skin tone, just to do the highlights. And then I'm going to be going very gently on her brow bones. I'm going to be applying the light shade. Then on the outer and the inner part of the brows, I'll be using her shade of foundation, and the upper part of the brows too, I'll be using her shade of foundation. So guys, hope you guys are enjoying this video. Do not log out yet. I have a surprise for you guys. I need you guys to watch this to the end, and then you'll understand why I said so. So guys, moving on, I'm going to be, after I'm done with her brows, I'll be using the Moodbeauty eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is the bomb, guys. If you can lay your hands on it, just get it. This is not a paid promotion. I actually have not gotten any paid promotion from them yet, but this eyeshadow is just big. After I am just using, as you can see, I can't remember the names of the shade I was using, but if you noticed, you just see the shades I was using there. But this eyeshadow is in Arusha, like the Mood eyeshadow is in Arusha, or is it Aruba? I can't remember. So looking at the brows, the eyes now, I just used a little bit of a transition shade, like a burnt orange shade. Then I went in with a darker brown shade, and then I'll go in with the golden eyeshadow just to complement the look. And then the surprise is here, guys. You know this new pigment that is coming out, like this, people have it, the new pigment, so for the surprise, guys, let me share with you how I have struggled with this pigment. I bought this pigment from Debby Luzta Cosmetics. I am used to using the normal pigments Luzta Cosmetics sells, like the normal tiny bits pigment, but there's this pigment, the high shine pigment, is a new pigment. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it's from the Luzta Cosmetics. If you go check her page, you see it. I think I bought like 5 or 6 of it. I bought it, and when it came, I couldn't use it. I don't know how to use it. Not the normal way. I'll just use setting spray or use something and just place it on top of the eyes, and then voila, I'll just go like that. No, this pigment is very hard to use. If you're not careful, use too many glue, the eyes will just flake and it will break after opening the eyes for some minutes. But I figured that out. I used my Luzta Cosmetics glue, I waited for it to dry a little bit, then I went in with the brush, just touch the pigment a little bit, then boom 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 on top of the eyes, and that's it, guys. Very, very simple. And then the eyes, after, even when we were done with the photo shoot, everything came out perfectly. Like, I loved the way the eyes are looking, like the way they were looking, very beautiful. Like the pigment sat on the eyes, and I was surprised, I was shocked that I know I couldn't use glue before. That was why I've been hiding using setting spray or using any other thing to set my pigment. But actually I am glad I knew how to do this now. So I know the pigment I bought are not going to go to waste. So the pigment I used here is from Debby Luzta pigment. Is a Debby Luzta pigment in the shade Sunny Gold, or is it Sunny Gold? Yeah, it's in the shade Gold. So after that, can you see how the eyes are shining? The natural lighting is too bright for you to even notice how shiny the eyes were looking, but the eyes were looking very beautiful, sha. So after I'm done, I applied mascara on her lashes and to take off the fallout. Actually, there were no fallout of the pigment on her eyes. It was perfect, like her eyes were perfect the way it was. So after that I used the Mabrook eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, just to draw her eyelining. I lined her eyes, sorry, then I used the Zaron eyeliner gel under her eyes. So guys, after I'm done, I'm going to be going in with the Debby Luzta lipstick in red. This is their dry lipstick in red. The shade is in REDD, red. I don't know if I pronounced it properly or correctly, so that's how it is. That's how it spells, like the shade I am using, Debby Luzta lipstick in red. So I'll just apply that all over her lips. I'm not doing any two color shades today. But after applying this lipstick, I noticed something. The lipstick is very dry. Like, her lips just went dry, and her lips were moisturized before we started the makeup, but her lips just went dry completely, and I was not really feeling how dry it looked. So I just brought out my House of Tara lip stain. It's a lip gloss that I own like that, and I just topped it up with that. But before that, I applied her eyelashes. We used the wink lashes in Savage. The wink eyelashes in Ushas. That is the eyelashes I used. Can you see? Now you will see the difference. The way the makeup will just go from 0 to 100 in just a minute. Can you see this? This is it, guys. Just look at this side, the left side of her face, how beautiful her face was looking. So now we just applied the other one, and then I moved on to top up the lipstick with the House of Tara lip gloss, just to give the lips a little bit of a shine and to make it pop very well. So I'm just adjusting her eyelashes using my tweezers. So after I'm done with that, okay, so before I applied the lip gloss, I went in with the MAC finishing powder just to go over. This is in the shade Give Me Sun. That's from MAC. I went into that and then take off the setting powder to set her whole face. This is a finishing powder. It gives you this glossy, glowy look. I love this powder so much. So if you don't have this MAC, you can use the V Beauty powder palette. The V Beauty powder palette has something similar to this glowy powder thing. The V Beauty powder has it. So if you can't afford this one, you can go for the V Beauty powder palette. The V Beauty powder palette I have has the same powder, so whenever I'm doing a casual makeup, I easily go into that and everything looks perfect and the face looks glowy. So let's move on to the lips. Oh, before the lips again, Okay, so let's move on to the highlights. I'm going to be highlighting her face using the Get Gorgeous bronzer, my favorite bronzer, y'all. I love this bronzer so much. It's finishing. I have never used an highlighter. Sorry, I love this highlighter so much. I have never used an highlighter and it to finish that I'll be even seeing the tray under. I said train. God, English is hard. So as you can see, I'm going to be spraying her whole face. I think after I'm done with the face, that was when I applied the House of Tara lip stain. This is it, guys. You need to see how the look will go from 100 to 1000 now. Can you see how beautiful my model is looking? Her name is Fatima Shah. If you guys are wondering, I'll drop her handle down below. You go follow her on Instagram, and also my photographer. All my thumbnails that you've been seeing, I have this very sweet photographer with me that is always with me here. He tries, he works with me, and yeah, his name is Mocha Photography. I'll be dropping his handle down on the description box. If you guys want to book him for a wedding, a birthday shoot, anything like that, you just contact him on Instagram. I'm going to be dropping his handle down below. If you want his number, you can go follow me on Instagram too, and I'll give you his number. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell, guys. So I am going to give you another surprise, guys. Look at her turban. If you love this turban, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to watch this video on Thursday. The turban tutorial is going to be up on Thursday, so I'll see you guys Thursday. Yeah, I love you guys so much. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. Bye.